Those and bam.
This is Cullen Chapron, and you are watching the Break It Down show.
This is Brian Wetzel, and you're watching the Break It Down show.
We did it. All right. This is fun. We're gonna talk a little bit of baseball. There's a lot of topics that interest me, but it's easy to say, I'm pretty sure Clayton Kershaw is going to get in the Hall of Fame. Let's get a little more speculative, and I'm hoping you guys will have some answers on who your guys who are below 23 years old. Is that what we said, 23? Are we doing 23 or below 23?
I think we said below 23.
God damn, 22 and younger, right? That's the number. So,
which is a tough ask in general.
It is, but here's the thing. Okay, so right now at the age of 32, just for a really solid cohort, you have Trey Turner, Matt Chapman, Schwarber, Manny Machado. Did I say Trey Turner already? Xavier Bogaerts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes, right? And I've not even said all of them yet. Harper, right? All those guys are 32. I mean, that's a lot. Now, obviously, there's more dudes because we're talking 20, 21, and 22 years old. But if we could find 6 guys, that'd be a lot for any cohort. But that age of 32 group is really big. Yeah. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you for having me, as always.
Thank you, Pete.
Who stands out for you? Yeah.
You got any immediately coming to mind for you, Brian?
Me at 32.
At 32? Yeah, I'm sure I missed somebody. I was just kind of going off the top of my head.
Say what, Cullen?
I was asking if you had
Jose Ramirez is 32. Jose Ramirez is 32. Now they're 33 years old when this new season starts, but that's just a lot of Hall of Famers right there.
I really hope Jose Ramirez has the opportunity to win an MVP award at some point in his career. Like, I know he's been consistently top 6, top 5. Like, I hate to wish injury on anybody, but like if Judge is just off 1 year and Cleveland goes nuts, I think he has it.
But hasn't Jose Ramirez been better longer than Judge has?
Jose Ramirez came into the league 2013, really started kicking off same year Judge came into the league, so 2017.
So, and was Judge good? What year did Judge really become Judge? Because he's kind of reverse splitting his career.
Judge came up in 2016, then he hit his 52 home runs in 2017 because it was the same year Astros won and Altuve won that award.
Right.
Because he came up in 2016.
Then he had a couple of down years where he wasn't elite, right? Like he got injured a lot and everything else. Like 18 and 19, he was good, but not on the field a lot.
It was 22 was the home run year. What year was the one?
How do you pick a home run year with Aaron Judge? Holy cow.
Jesus Christ. They're all home run years.
Well, the one where he hit 62 and went. Well, I say it goes bad shit, but they're all bad shit.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
and let's not forget. I mean, I want guys to have a shot and everything, but I'm not going to blame Judge. Jose Ramirez had his shot, and in 23, when Judge angered the gods and got sat down for 60 games, that certainly wasn't a year when he was the MVP. He was great, but
yeah, Shohei went off that year, went 44 and 44 home runs, 10-5 with. I think he finished 4th or something in Cy Young that year. No, 22. We finished 4th in Cy Young, 2nd in MVP.
That's kind of crazy.
Just no words can describe. It's indescribable how ridiculous that sounds.
Yeah.
So right now, Judge has 6 full seasons so far. I mean, I think we can start talking about him as one of the great peaks for a right-handed hitter of all time at this point. Up there with anyone, with Aaron Hornsby, Mays, Piazza. Who am I missing?
Let me ask you this. This is being completely unfair to Judge, but at some point this does happen. So we saw Judge have over, and we'll just use WAR, 10.8 WAR in 22. He had the Phil Green year when he got taken out off the field for not hitting his home runs. He had 4.6 WAR that year from the big toe. And then he had 10.8 in 2024. He had 9.7 this past. Have we seen the best that Judge has to offer for a full season? The man is going to be 34 years old.
It's hard to go past that, I'll be honest. But the thing that's slightly irking me with Judge, and it's not Judge's fault at all, it's just someone has to be that touch bit better than him. Because if you look at 22, you look at 24, and you look at 25, he's missing one element of the Triple Crown, and he's always second in that element. And 725, he finished second to Cal Raleigh in both home runs and RBI.
Yeah.
You got the percentage Triple Crown at least.
Yeah, true.
It's hard to sustain that, especially when you're going to be 34. I'm not saying that Judge is going to be down, but I got to think that he will still be great, but he won't be that great. It's just so unlikely with the numbers. His numbers are great. He is a world beater. He's a Hall of Famer for sure. But if he had a very solid but not as good as 2022 and 2024 year, like let's say he has a terrible year and he only has 8 WAR or something like that. Like I don't think we'll see him get to that higher level.
Everybody hits 40 home runs and knocks in only 110, like some sort of plebeian pedestrian season. And he only hits 305 and he hits 40 bombs. The world is ending. Yankees fans everywhere crashing out. The market's going down. It's Black Tuesday all over again.
Have we seen Judge's very best? Have we seen the peak of his peak?
How is he going to – you're not going to peak better than 62. I mean, he could. If anyone's going to hit more than 62, it's Judge. But hard to imagine he's going to do that after age 33. Yeah. But I agree with you. Whichever one of you two said it. I mean, I think he's a Hall of Famer already. I mean, I don't care if he only has 1,200 hits. Like, he's going. He's in.
He's got 1,200 hits. He probably just needs one more full year. Like he has, because I think it's a 10-year minimum for the Hall of Fame, unless you're, who was it, Addy Joss or Amos Russi?
I think it was Joss.
Yeah,
early.
It was complications from tuberculosis.
That what it was?
I think.
Huh,
it's
not even that
1900s. It's usually tuberculosis or something else.
Yeah. The vapors.
Yeah, legitimately.
Yeah.
Who did I read about the other day? I read about a Hall of Famer or a great player just the other day, and he died at like 32. Oh, it was a boxer, and he died of tuberculosis. And he thought he whooped it, but it came back and got him. Yeah.
He was just a plumber.
What was the last major leaguer to die from tuberculosis? Brian may pull that out of his ass right now, but that's
I don't know.
There is a guy though, and it's not been for a long time.
I know. I remember Googling the first guy who died of tuberculosis because I was curious who died during their career. As more
Yeah.
I'll pull that up actually.
Cullen, what was your answer? Have we seen Judge's best?
I think we have. Like he probably still has another 50 home run season in his pocket. It'll probably be low 50s or mid 50s, but I don't. Sure. As Brian said, I don't think he's passing 62.
And if he had another great year and it was his best year ever, we'd be like, it's Judge. Like it makes sense.
I hate to lump it with Judge fatigue in the similar facets we say Ohtani fatigue, where it's just like, he's doing it again. What is normal for Judge is like Junior Caminero season last year could be Aaron Judge's worst year.
Yeah. Except for the Phil Green thing.
Yeah.
He could have had it all.
Because it was 106 games and 37 home runs.
Yeah. Do you know that story, Cullen? Have I ever told you this story?
Don't think so.
Motherfucking ALS Day, Yankees, Dodgers in Dodger Stadium. Right? And so Phil, I have the picture. Matter of fact, I might have it here in my assets. Phil is the ALS guy for the day. He's my friend. He's passed on. But they had him on the field. His family threw out the first pitch and said it's time for Dodger baseball. It is the ultimate Yankee Dodger thing. And Phil was in the clubhouse tunnel, from between the dugout and it's him, Garrett Cole, and Aaron Judge. And Aaron Judge said he did him 2 home runs that day, but he did not hit 2 home runs that day. He hit no. Mookie Betts hit 2 home runs, and then the next day was the day he busted his toe on the concrete block running into the wall. You tell me that wasn't the Yankee gods. Exactly. That's Ruth and Gehrig being like, no, kid, take a seat, grab some pine.
So
anyhow, that's the story. That really happened, by the way. That's 100% true.
pulled up the list of players who died during the careers. The guy that stuck out to me the most has the most 1850s first name ever.
Oh boy.
His name is Cy Bentley, but you're like, oh, what's his actual first name? Clytus.
Clytus.
Or is it Clitus? I don't know.
Cletus?
Ooh.
Yeah.
CLY.
They used to spell things however they wanted, and
they still do. Bradley. We were talking about before the show. Bradley Rodriguez.
Bradley. Yeah.
Bradley. His name is
All right,
Bradley.
let's get back to our premise. Let's get back to these young kids who are Hall of Fame bound. There's, I don't know, let me see here. I'm on StatHead, and I'm looking at sorting the 20. I don't see any 20-year-olds in baseball right now. So I have, by my count on this thing, 56 players from Trey Yasavage, however you say his name, Chase Petty, Bubba Chandler, Chase Byrne, lots of chases, Carter Jensen, of course, the Jacksons that we like to talk about.
Yep.
Who do you guys like?
I'm going to go, Cullen.
I got one first obvious one. Nick Kurtz. Big Amish.
Yeah.
Not Big Amish, Big Amish.
Big Amish.
Hey, Amish.
Yeah.
He is. I looked at how his home run spray chart, and it is just all fields. Like you can say, oh, Sacramento has a tiny ballpark, this, that, the other thing. Look at how far he hit. What ballpark can really hold him? You see that?
Yeah, he's not hitting wall scrapers. It's not Denny Walling all of a sudden becoming a power hitter. Denny Walling, famous for his warning track power. Yeah, this is a guy that hits the ball 450 feet routinely.
With that 494-foot bomb to dead center. That has gone in, obviously, every ballpark. Probably even gone in Polo Grounds.
Yeah, that ball was destroyed. Yeah, that ball was destroyed for sure. Okay, so that's a good one. Who do you got?
I was just going to say about Hurts. I'm on the Eagles. Kurtz. There's a few things you like to see, more than that spray home run chart, other than maybe, walk to strikeout ratio. I mean, that's a great sign for Kurtz that it's not a fluke. He can rake to all fields. I'm a big fan of Bobby Witt Jr. I think only 25, already has 4 full seasons in, already has 700 hits. One of the best seasons a shortstop's ever had. 2024, they're possibly the best since Honus Wagner. I mean, it was that good, that all around talented, Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, MVP too. I mean, just did everything you could ask for.
Does this mean that you don't have anybody who's 22 or younger right now, though?
Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
No, listen, I'm Bobby Witt Jr. better than his dad already, possibly? Question mark? Probably, yeah.
I think he's going to be a perennial 30-30 guy, especially because Kansas City, I think, is bringing in the walls and shortening them this year.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just saw that this morning where it was just like they're bringing in all walls by 10 feet and they're also lowering them.
It's the steroids.
So I don't know if it's going to be like a Crawford's Corner type thing.
How many ballparks have pushed their walls back and made them taller? It just doesn't hardly ever happen.
Orioles a couple years ago.
Always the other direction.
Oh, yeah.
Orioles a couple years ago. They moved back their left field wall.
Right. After moving it in, though, right? Didn't they move it in first?
They moved it out and then they moved it back in recently.
Yeah.
I should know that. I go down there enough.
San Diego had to move its walls in because they were like just so far out there, right? But that's the norm, right? It's like this park is too big. Yeah.
Can't be noticed. It's a beautiful park.
How about James Woods? James Wood, not the actor, but the baseball player. James Wood.
Yeah, the actor. I saw his underwear once at a CVS.
Is he worthy? Is he going to do it?
I think he has a chance. Strikeouts. He's young enough to where he could probably work on that, though.
I hope so. He's going to need to.
We're counting him because he's 23 for this past season, even though he was 22 last year.
23 in 118 days by what I'm seeing.
So he'll be a 23-year-old once he is that right? Or am I got that wrong, Cullen? Isn't that right?
He's from what I can tell, he's 23 in 118 days. So he's a September.
So he'll be 23. This will be his age 23 season.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next, so let's just briefly discuss the Jacksons.
Well, we're also forgetting about the fourth Jackson.
Who's the fourth Jackson?
Jackson Jobe of the Tigers.
Oh.
I think he's had Tommy John this past year, though.
Well, then Dr. Jobe did the surgery. That's his dad, right?
Could be.
Not really. That's all right, though. It's a funny joke.
Could be his grandfather.
Well, let's get in to the Jacksons. Jackson Holiday. Do we believe in Jackson Holiday's game enough to say that he's going to be a Hall of Famer?
Let me pull up his stats real quick. Okay. I see how he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty early on him yet, man. I don't know.
Yeah, this is going to be his age 22 season.
Yeah, he's super young.
Yeah. 17 homers last year. Well, nobody in Baltimore hit home runs last year.
No.
95 OPS plus. That's just a little bit below average. 142 hits. I think he has a chance to improve himself. He's projected on Baseball Reference for 16 homers.
Yeah. And he'll be how old? 22 this year? Is that right?
22 this year.
Yeah.
Turned 22 this past December.
Blowing the world apart, but if you are playing at this early and you just get 150 hits a year for 20 years, all of a sudden you have 3,000 hits. Like that's that value, that early start. Can he maintain it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the same can be said of Churio. Yeah. Because Churio seems to be like a consistent 20-20 guy for right now anyway. 20 homers, 20 steals. And of course he's going to grow into his strength most likely, and then could end up going 25, maybe.
And he hasn't even turned 22 yet. He'll be 22 at spring training, maybe something like that. Pretty soon.
I think he's a March baby, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, he's already got 6 WAR, and he had a little bout of hamstringitis, bad thing, but also okay. The fact that he's that young and already has 2 excellent seasons, that's.
Yeah, if you look at Churio's stats over the past 2 years, they are near identical, aside from differences in WAR, which is I don't care about. I don't subscribe to the WAR belief. I don't think that you can easily sum up the completeness of a player's career by just one number.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't.
Yeah. But his WAR indicates that he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's at 6 WAR over 2 years. But I laugh at how close these stats are between years. 88 runs to 80. 148 hits to 145. 35 doubles to 29. Same amount of triples, same amount of home runs. 1 difference in RBI. 1 difference in stolen bases. 9 more walks in his rookie year. Same amount of strikeouts. 5 points on his batting average. It's the same year. 1 point on his slugging percentage.
What's his walk to strikeout ratio?
Quick math. Looks like it's a one walk for every 3 strikeouts.
Seen worse. Zidane Raphael had 15 and 150.
The average player
is Breeze was coming from up north. I knew
the worst ever, man. No
the average player last year for him, he was playing against people that were on average 7 years older than him too.
Zidane.
So that's shocking when you hear that. You're just like, what? God, geez. I mean, any player who can, ultimately play like an all-star, right? Is that's pretty good. And he's 5 years from his peak. Holy shit, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
He improved a little bit. He improved a little bit here this year, but man, 15 and 150, that had me skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't come back from something like that usually. I mean, that'd be unprecedented if he does. Hopefully he does. Good for him, but
the Red Sox have a lot of young guys this year.
I like those guys, Roman Anthony and
Marcelo Meyer. They signed Campbell to a long-term. They signed him to a Braves-esque contract where it's just high years, low money, just to get him, basically.
Right.
Just one more number real quick on Chourio that I just figured out. He's averaging over a hit a game, which is always a bellwether of Hall of Faminess. Granted, got to continue to do that, but if you are hitting over a hit a game, I know people get mad about this.
Well, people don't like hits.
Yeah, they don't like. I don't like hits. There's got to be
right.
127 miles an hour off the bat, otherwise it doesn't count. But you know what managers like? They like guys that get them a hit a game.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice.
If you can pencil me in for a hit a day, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Give me a hit and a walk, and I'll be happy.
Jackson Merrill. What do you guys think about him? Sorry, Jackson Holiday. No, Jackson Merrill. We haven't talked. We haven't talked about Jackson Holiday. Yeah.
I like Jackson Merrill. He can do it all.
Yeah, he had an injury plague season last year. Like every other rookie, he's going to be 23 this year. Can work on that walk to strikeout rate. He only had 1 steal last year after stealing 13 or 16 the year before. Interesting.
1.
He was beat up. He was beat up the whole year.
1.
Though. Yeah.
Wow.
I wouldn't have had him running either.
No.
You know, he was always hurt. Even when he was healthy, he was still hurt last year.
Still at 6 triples.
Merrill can do it.
Go ahead.
No, like I said, Merrill can do it all, and yeah, the strikeout to walks could improve, but I mean, he's young, he's got time to improve, and it's going to be interesting to see what the Padres do around him because the Padres are pretty old. You and I were talking about that the other day.
Yeah,
he's kind of the lone man down
old
there.
Squad.
Yeah,
old squad of all shortstops.
They still have all shortstops.
Yeah.
You have Tatis, shortstop. Bogarts, shortstop. Cronenworth, shortstop and relief pitcher in college.
Yeah.
In Tampa, I think they try to work him as a two-way player for a bit. That McKay experiment.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that, man, when Ohtani came up and everyone was talking, we're going to start seeing more two-way players and Lorenzen's going to be a two-way player and all that stuff, and it just never Ohtani's just that guy.
Nope.
Maybe Colorado will have him do that, Lorenzen.
Yeah, why not? Anyone can give up a bomb.
Something's got to sell tickets out there.
Someone's got to give up the home runs.
Give up the home runs, hit the home runs, same thing.
Can we wrap it up on Roman Anthony? I mean, I know there's a lot of passion about him. He plays in the right kind of place to have passion. He certainly had a great year. Are we stoked on his future right now? Like for being Hall of Fame, right? Like a completely unfair thing, but are we happy about it?
71 games, 3 WAR.
Than I am.
Yeah. I hear a lot of good things about him. He's 71 games last year, 3 WAR, 140 OPS plus. It's a conducive ballpark to hit, but especially for him as a lefty. Like you think, short left field wall. The thing's 37 feet tall.
Yeah.
6 me's, basically. I'm 5'8" on a good day. 6 me's tall. So
I thought you meant wide.
No, in circumference, actually. You wrap me around a circle, that's me in circumference.
All right. I can appreciate that. And have we run out of guys on the offensive side? And is there a pitcher that we think might have a chance besides Jackson Jobe, who's had to go see Dr. Jobe?
Let me see. Caglione, Jack Caglione, another hitter. He might have. As we mentioned earlier, Kansas City is bringing in those walls.
Yeah.
So that could help him out.
I don't know if. Go ahead.
I don't think defensively he's going to be great, but he might be a solid lefty DH option. Okay. Might be like a new Rhino Hearn type. First base, corner outfield, launch a few over the fence.
Not very high on him.
I'm more just curious. I haven't seen a lot of them, so I can't really.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I can't really feel like I judge him personally.
Yeah.
You also have Jason Dominguez, who gets no opportunity.
No. Yeah. He should this year. I mean,
he has not figured it out. That's for sure.
His defense is offensive.
Yeah.
He's 5'9",
how do I say this guy's name? Josty Nixon Garcia. Is that how you say his name?
The password?
Nixon. Yeah. Password Garcia. That's great.
Joe Stinson.
Is that how you say it, Justin?
Joe Stinson.
All right. All right.
Oh, geez, he needs to put on some weight. I'm not one to judge on how he's 6 even, 163.
Yeah.
That's a toothpick if I've ever heard it. But yeah, it's Joe Stinson.
Yeah. Joe Stinson. When I look at hits to games, I just think that's such a solid, like, basic measure. And if you are already 20 hits below, the hits to game ratio, I just don't know that there's a long-term future in baseball. Like, some of these guys are going to figure it out. Some of them aren't, but
yeah,
it is, it stands out when they do it. And there are only a couple of guys on this list that got that part figured out.
Yeah. Joe Stinson only has 7 at-bats.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's more of a too soon to tell one.
Too soon to tell. Yeah. Yeah.
Cam Smith might be a decent one.
Cam Smith, yeah.
He was part of that Kyle Tucker, Isaac Paredes deal going from Chicago to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he has a decent shot. He's doing okay. Like, I haven't seen much of him, so I can't really fairly judge him. 43 walks to 137 strikeouts. Not awful for a first-year player.
Right.
So
what do you guys think about Yelich?
You mean Christian for the Hall? Yeah, I mean, you've got to consider him. Someone has to get in.
Seasons, he is. Yeah, I mean, he has a nice peak. Not just those 2 years. I mean, he's got a nice little peak around. He's got a nice little 5-year peak.
He was good in Florida. When he was there, he certainly wasn't bad. And then he had that kind of like reinvention time around. I don't know what I'm not looking right now, but is it somewhere in his 30s? He had to kind of figure it out.
Yeah, 2018 when he hit 26, and then once he hit 30, he's been consistent again. Just 2 down years, and then pretty consistent, like mid 10s home runs, low 20s steals. It's
uncomfortable though to say that he is making a Hall of Fame case. How long does he got to play for? What's he short on?
Still doesn't have 2,000 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Already has 1,000 runs. He's aging well.
Yeah.
He's only 33. He's in good shape. Good athlete. He kind of has what you would call, you know what I mean? He kind of has young player skills. He was kind of more of an athlete, but it seems like he's transitioning into being an older player. Well,
I feel like he's a good veteran presence for that young Brewers club.
That too, yeah. Yeah, but I mean his 5-year peak around those 2 big years in Milwaukee, he's got a 145 OPS plus those 5 years in total. I mean, that's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good for a peak. I mean, Bonds, you talked about him turning around. Bonds is what turned him around as far as I remember. Bonds had him doing that drill where you want to hit the ball right on top of the plate and then slowly work it out inch by inch by inch by inch to work on your, you know what I mean? When was that?
That was an interesting case.
That was when he was still in Miami because Bonds was the hitting coach down there.
Yeah, that was 2016 because that was the same year that Fernandez passed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ichiro was on that team, which is a weird thing to think about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didn't even know Florida
Yelich is an interesting case. I'm going to say he needs, obviously, a graceful decline because you got to keep playing. But if he gets to, I mean, like, how does he compare to someone like, who plays the outfield in Pittsburgh now, who's played for McCutchen? How does he compare to McCutchen?
Brian Reynolds or McCutchen?
Oh, well, Brian Reynolds, too. He's interesting.
I feel like Reynolds they're on par with one another. Reynolds, that is.
Right.
Or not Reynolds, McCutchen.
McCutchen.
And similar battles through age 33. McCutchen.
Mm-hmm.
For similarities.
Yeah, look at that. I wouldn't even look that up. So if he ages like McCutchen ages, what does that look like?
That's a tough one. If I think McCutchen is a Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Fame human.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah. He is borderline. Talk about borderline, man. His numbers don't really stand out. Like, he doesn't stand out as having like a huge year, even though he did have great years. Like,
yeah, like the
I feel like
last
Yelich
All-Star appearance he had was when he was 28. McCutchen, that is.
Yeah, I mean, he was hurt.
I'm looking
with
at
the Phillies.
yeah.
I think he was 32 when he started getting hurt all the time.
Yeah.
So McCutchen kind of falls off the cliff at age 33. You know, Yelich is just a shade ahead by age year. You know, and they're pretty evenly split. So if Yelich has any kind of a decline, he should be able to pass McCutchen by a good bit.
And we're just doing war. Active leader in games played. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I just saw the italics.
Yeah, I'm looking at McCutchen here, man. I'm saying he's a Hall of Famer.
Right? There's a real case there for him. He's done a lot of things. Folks are going to get mad about that because of whatever. But, you know, that's just a good player for a long time.
451 doubles.
Looking like a Hall of Famer to me. That peak's enough. He's got the chrome and hardware during his peak. He was a legitimate star. You know what I mean? When he was there in Pittsburgh.
Oh, absolutely. When he actually looked like a pirate that first time around.
Yeah.
Dreadlocks. He rocked those dreadlocks.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Taking piss tests at Disneyland.
You guys think he was a little more famous than Yelich? You think I think he got a little more press and stuff.
Well, I mean, look where Yelich has played, you know, and where he's played. There's no advantage there. Pittsburgh, San Francisco. Is he famous? Is he famous because he did that ridiculous trot around the field when he debuted and everything? Is that why he's famous?
I'm thinking he was famous just because the Pirates were actually good when he was their best player.
Yeah, they have that Russell Martin home run moment.
Yeah. And Pittsburgh turns out when the Pirates are good. Like, you know what I mean? They'll put a guy on, they'll support him and stuff. And yeah, I think has a little more fame and stuff than Yelich does. Yelich only has 3 All-Star teams. But man, those 2018 and 2019 seasons were something else, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back-to-back batting titles.
McCutchen has the problem of having a lot of very pedestrian seasons, you know, like he's had a long time not being an elite player, and that's what we remember is his
right.
He hasn't had an All-Star appearance in over a decade. So as you mentioned, that is what we remember. You have 4 years consecutive top 5 MVP with winning it. All-Star MVP 3, Gold Glove, Silver Slugger. All-Star MVP 1, Silver Slugger. All-Star MVP 3, Silver Slugger. All-Star MVP 5, Silver Slugger. Consecutive years. And then precipice.
Yep. Well, he had a couple of decent years after that, but yeah, career arc matters, dude. Definitely. The way your career arc goes is a big deal. Whether it should be or not, it matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Very much like a Troutnian kind of guy where, you know, he had some brilliance in his 20s and then just fell off a cliff. But still playing and still could get to some big career numbers overall.
Still gets the love of the furries.
What?
What? You haven't heard about that, Brian?
I haven't either. I don't know. I don't know to go on the ride though. What is it?
So I went to PNC Park 2024 in early July. The city of Pittsburgh hosts their furry convention.
Oh boy.
And one year, Andrew McCutchen commented on it, typed furries. Like, if you look up Andrew McCutchen furries, I promise you nothing bad will show up. It'll show you. And I think that day he had a home run.
Oh.
And when I went, it just happened. I went with my mom. I did not tell her until prior. It's like, all right, we might see furries there. Just be aware of that. Are those the people with the suits? Yeah, Mom. Those are the people with the suits. Oh, okay. We're sitting in the stands. Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate. It's 2024. Do it for the furries.
Well, there you go. That's fantastic.
I'll say you guys are like afterward. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is great. That's funny. Definitely do it for the furries. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, McCutcheon's interesting here, man. I wonder what's going to happen to him on the ballot.
Yeah. I mean, we know that like someone like Freeman or Altuve are going to get a lot of votes just automatically because they've been better, right? But what's the delta between 75% after 8 years and those guys? I think McCutcheon falls in. I'm not saying McCutcheon gets in, but he's going to get a good number of votes, I think.
I think he might stretch the ballot in terms of like he'll get some votes year after year, and he'll probably constantly improve, but he won't be like an immediate first ballot guy.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. I love the guy, but I mean, one season over 100 runs, one season over 30 home runs, 2 seasons over 25, never had 100 RBIs, one season over 23 steals. You know what I mean? That doesn't stand out or scream Hall of Famer, but the body of work and the peak, I think it was a well-rounded peak, at least, even if the big numbers aren't there. You know, those were all 2020 seasons. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see McCutcheon, man. I'm trying to think of another guy that has kind of that career arc, and I'm kind of blanking.
Yeah, 5-year. It's not. I wouldn't hesitate to say. Man, it's basically a 6-year peak, starting with that 2010 year.
Yeah, I guess you could stretch. Yeah, I think we could stretch it to maybe 2017. He hit 28 bombs, 88 RBI. I mean, if we wanted to stretch it, that's the best we could do.
Probably stretch it to include that first half with Sam Fran, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Well, there was that 1 year in Philly where he had 27.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest with you.
You are the resident Philly fan.
I know, right? I forgot. Yeah, it was kind of underwhelming the time he was there. He came out like a house of fire, and then he just, got hurt and kind of wasn't the same. Glad to see him back in Pittsburgh, though. It's good to see him close. I think going back to Pittsburgh is going to do a lot for his reputation too. I mean, that kind of brought him back into the spotlight.
You think he goes back for another year?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
It's a good fit for him.
Yeah.
I think that team needs some like consistent veteran leadership. Like Tommy Pham, regardless of the fantasy football nonsense, I think he's a decent veteran presence.
Yeah.
Just don't play fantasy football with him. It'll be fine. Don't hurt me, Tommy Pham.
Yuri Perez.
Yeah, I mean, who are the Pirates?
Go ahead. Look at the Pirates. I was going to say Yuri Perez. We didn't talk about him with the 23-year-olds or 22 and youngers.
Have you seen how short his parents are?
No, his parents are short. Like they need to feed those guys.
I'm not kidding.
He's tall.
He's 6'8".
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, that's
called regular size parents.
I think his parents are shorter than that. His parents' short stature of 5'3" and 5'2".
Oh my God.
What?
How tall was the milkman? That's what you always got to find out.
Yeah. Eddie Sr. and Xiomara. Xiomara.
Expect that. You know me, Pete. I'm going to sit out the pitcher discussion.
I know it's so hard, and I wouldn't. I don't know. There's people that think that like Aroldis Chapman isn't a Hall of Famer, and I just don't. I don't get that. Even when guys do things, well, you don't have to. But I mean, if we're not going to vote for pitchers at all anymore, then there's a problem in the game that we're not doing right. Someone's got to be good enough to go in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean Chapman was in the thick of it for how many years there in the playoffs. I mean, it seemed like every big game you turned on, Aroldis Chapman was in the bullpen just waiting to come out there and blast 110 somebody.
There was this great was it 2015? Maybe it's 16. It was a series between the Dodgers and the Cubs, and Doc had done the great job managing, and he put Chapman in a spot where if he didn't get out the Dodger who was at the plate, then they would have pulled Chapman out because of matchups and everything. And that would have been a stroke of genius because he would have gotten Chapman out of there. Didn't go the Dodgers' way, but just to be the guy that they try to move like and waste a hitter for, is already like pretty incredible. But also, got drunk and shot up his house and probably smacked his wife around some. So we don't necessarily like those things.
And groped his mother.
Oh, it happens.
Everybody gropes their
Squeeze
mom.
his mom's boobs.
Yeah. That was such a weird video.
I know, dude. Yeah.
I think I was at work when that came out, and I audibly just went, "What the?"
Yeah. That's a big joke between me and my friends.
What, to Chapman your friends?
No, just the squeezing my friend's boobs. We do it in League softball. Just out there squeezing each other.
We have a character we call inappropriate hand placement guy, and so you just like sit down and you gently rest your hand like on your friend's inner thigh or whatever, just because. And if it doesn't make you uncomfortable, it's not uncomfortable enough. You got to find that one spot, low, like on the lower part of your buddy's back, like really low, like low. And you're like, oh, that's too low. I can't take it. And that's part of the joke as well.
We got to get you a Chapman jersey, Pete.
Seriously, yeah. Chapman's just down the street from me, the university. That's why I'll get Chapman on the front, Chapman on the back. What? Who else do we need to be talking about? Do you guys want to talk about the current ballot?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
What do you guys
looks like Jones and Beltran are getting in for sure.
They should. Jones should have been in a while ago.
Yeah.
I've been saying all over Twitter these days, if Jones came up and had the same career, like if he came up at 23, 24, had the same career, like same years and everything, I think he gets in. Just because it's like that 19 to 30, he didn't age as gracefully as some. That's holding him back.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Like if he goes 23 to 35, does everything he does, wins 10 gold gloves, goes nuts and hits all the home runs that he has, he's fine. 434 home runs, 1,000 plus RBI. At that point, you don't care about average, though you should.
Huge star.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing for the Braves at that time. I mean, you're going to be a huge star. And he was.
Does he have the stain of steroids on him?
I don't think he does.
No.
If you found out that he did steroids, would it surprise you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
All right. There's no commentary in that. It's just questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll like. I feel like if that came out, it'd just be like, really? Why?
Yeah, I'd be shocked.
If on the positive side, instead of casting doubt, if there was a stat for how long someone ran to a spot, stood still, and then caught the ball, he'd probably be the all-time leader because that's what that guy did.
His range was ridiculous. Like Brian,
you
and I talk about that endlessly growing up as fans of rivals of his.
Back when he played, two different guys I think of, Chucky Carr and Jim Edmonds, would just be asses and elbows just flying, diving everywhere. And he just stop, catch. Yeah. It was like, wow.
Harrison Bader's a little bit like that now. I think they call him the crab or something like that, where he just goes underneath it, does a little crab walk, and easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does anybody have a cool signature catch these days, or are those passe now?
Mine goes to Ricky with his snatch grab, but and that's a while ago.
Yeah, a little bit ago.
Yeah, 2003. What was that? 5 years ago now?
Yeah. Barry Bonds had his version of the snatch catch as well.
Pages probably has the signature catch recently.
Yeah, climbing over his teammate.
Oh, for a Hall of Famer, you're talking?
No, just like in general, like when Dave Henderson had one, like it looked like this: the ball be in the air, and he'd be like, he'd have his glove by his face.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
And it would go in his glove, and that's what he did. Ricky had the snatch catch, and then Barry did the slow snatch and catch it, which is also very fucking hard to do.
I feel like
basket catch.
Vader might with like the crab walk that he kind of does underneath it.
Okay, yeah. My buddy the Walrus would do this, and then catch the ball. That's a signature catch. Everybody needs a signature catch.
There's a kid in my little league who had a signature catch where he wouldn't catch it at all. It would just hit him in the head.
You just hit him in the face.
Yeah. Catch up with his
The
teeth.
face catcher. Yeah.
Dang, right now,
hockey goalkeeper by the end of it.
Beltran's sitting at 70. Jones is sitting at 66 right now.
So Beltran's not going to get in this year.
Last I saw, they were higher than that. Dang, they were over 80% last I looked.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
That stinks.
He's below that number then. Okay.
I mean, I understand why Beltran didn't go in the first ballot because he probably still had that Astros stink on him from the whole trash can thing.
Yeah.
I understand why he didn't go in on a first ballot, but if you look at his numbers and just don't base him off that one final season and the whole... I'm not condoning sign stealing. Don't do it. If you do it, I'll break your legs.
Don't do it. Right now, I can't even get into the Thibodeau site. Too many requests. That's how popular that thing is right now. Did we just break the internet?
Man, this is Jones's 9th year on the ballot too. I mean, that's just ridiculous, dude. How do you not think it? How does Andrew Jones not in the Hall of Fame yet?
I mean, it's a crime against something. I don't know what, but it is a crime.
434 bombs, 10 gold gloves, an iconic World Series when he was 19, playing for them, probably the most, next to the Yankees at the time, probably the most iconic team in America, being on TBS like they were. Like, what? I don't understand what they're waiting for.
I mean, isn't the thing with Jones is that his back end of his career wasn't great, right? I mean, that's why
once he hit 30, it went downhill.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same for. I mean, Trout. His reputation drops every season. You know, there's a lot of guys like that who got to 30 and were essentially done.
Yeah, you have 1.7 WAR after age 30 compared to everything else before that.
And that happened to Murphy. There's a lot of guys that got and just ran out. You know, all of their talent was front loaded.
Yeah,
great, but that's a big hill to climb no matter what you do.
Yeah, I mean, same thing happened to Oscar Charleston, man. He got fat, moved to first base when he was in his early 30s, real early 30s, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's a common thing. Griffey wasn't the same player in his 30s as he was in his 20s.
Yeah. He didn't really get fat, though. Those two got fat. Jones and Charleston got fat. What do you guys think about Bobby Abreu?
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
I wouldn't be mad if he got put in, personally.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a sexy pick, but...
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Phillies fan. I'm born in '88. I watched like his whole career. I just don't get it. I'm gonna start stumping for him, but I don't know, man.
Like,
it's the slow drip. The slow drip makes us uncomfortable. That's all that is. It's like the reverse split and the slow drip. Those are. It's hard to see him, you know.
I mean, he was just never. He was never the guy. Like, he was never. Rollins was the guy as soon as Rollins got there. Roland was the guy before that. Like, Abreu was never.
Yeah,
he was just kind
of
there.
That brief overlap of them, Tommy.
Yeah.
What's he missing? Like, what would make him? Like, it doesn't take much, right? Like, he's already borderline. So what gets him over the hump?
He has the hits.
I don't know, man. I mean,
he has 2,400, almost 2,500.
Right.
400 stolen bases.
You're going to keep saying that about all these things. The runs, he has all these things.
Been on base almost 4,000 times.
Yeah.
Almost 600 doubles.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to. I guess I'm gonna have to change my tune. It's just, man, I don't know. It just doesn't. It never clicked for me.
If
he was
you
gonna be a Hall of Famer.
If you hit 5 home runs a month, and you had whatever the number is of hits a month, you'd be the most boring Hall of Fame grade player ever.
You'd be Tim Duncan, except in baseball.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, just like Fred McGriff kind of had the same problem, right? He's like, I just go out and hit 5 home runs every month, and I have however many hits and however many RBIs, and he's just slow drip and just always there doing shit. What's his ratio of hits to games?
Abreu's?
It's almost exactly 1.
It's nearly a 1-1,
yeah. Yeah. But over 10,000 plate appearances, right? And so
nearly 1,500 runs.
Yeah.
He aged pretty decently, too.
His on-base percentage for his career is .395. That is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to revise my opinion on Abreu, I think, here, but man, it just did not feel like it when he was playing at all, and I love the guy.
Looking at his Phillies years. Yeah, per 162, 41 doubles a year, 24 homers a year, 30 stolen bases a year, 141 OPS plus, if you're into that, 111 walks per 162.
You could add 100 homers to his game, and he'd still be like, nah. Like if he had 388 homers, you still wouldn't be jumping up and down. And 100 homers over that many games is nothing. Like that's just, it's not that big of a deal because he plays 2,400 games.
I feel like I'd be jumping up a little bit more if he hit 100 more home runs, just because that 300 club is so exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I think they're at 8 right now. Yeah, because I looked this up recently. There's 8 right now. Jose Ramirez will probably be the next. Because he'll probably get that next season, or if not next season, the next season.
Yeah, I'd love to see.
Yeah, it's not a big difference. When did the Phillies' new stadium open? What year was that, Brian? Do you know? Is that 2000?
Yeah, I was about to say that's 03, I think.
And then how was Veterans from 96 or whatever 98 to 02? Was that a good place to hit or a bad place to hit?
It wasn't as good as Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank's kind of a bandbox, with that left field wall. Or sorry, the right field wall. Kind of looking like Baker Bowl.
I like the Baker Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Cool ass park. Yeah, just poke that ball right over that right field fence, man. Howard and Utley.
If Pete was commissioner, I would incentivize teams to build a second.
Rollins thought he was.
Yeah.
Teams to build a second one.
Oh yeah, like a jewel box park. Build one out in one of the other areas, and you do 10, 20 games out there. You're not trying to spend a lot of money, but just get a dinky little park. I mean, legitimate baseball size, but just intimate, and make us
mood lighting.
The roof. Yeah, with the accent wall and left field, but then also a roof that like Ron Kittle could still come out. At
what's the Green Monster but an accent wall?
Yeah. There you go. Something like that. I'd love to see an alternate. Like this is just going to be, still baseball, but it's going to be a jewel box. I love jewel box parks.
Just put a random stadium in each state. Just have baseball just travel different places. Do like random barnstorming events. It's like, all right, you have 81 games at home, 72 games on the road, 9 games neutral site.
I'd be cool with that.
Cool. Yeah, it'd be real cool.
Yeah. More games at whatever, Rickman, more games at Ramondi, more games at all these little old ballparks. Sure. Why not? I'd do that.
Play at some of the Negro League parks if they're even still standing.
Yeah, there's a number of them that are out there.
They did that already, didn't they? Didn't they play at Rickwood? Am I misremembering?
They did.
I think they did
at Rickwood, yeah. I couldn't remember if that was regular season or if that was like an exhibition, but yeah, I thought
it was regular season.
Do one of those, have like the Williamsport Classic or whatever, do one in the Field and Drain. Have do 72 at home, 72 away. And then 18, that would leave you 18 just around the country or go to Japan, Korea.
It'll all be high-end tickets, though. It'll all be high-end tickets, like $250 a piece.
Yeah, and then you have Zach Campbell trying to steal baseballs from kids.
If they play it
I like it. We're going to run out of time here in about 5 minutes, fellas. What else do we want to cover about this Hall of Fame before we wrap it up? And thanks for everybody who hung out with us. This is it's fun to talk baseball and just kind of slow it down for a while.
You got any dark horses, Cullen? You got any dark horses you think are going to make the Hall of Fame?
I think Pete and I were talking about Arenado, who today got dealt to the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
10 Gold Gloves to start out his career. He's very similar to Machado, just a couple years older, and he also has that Coors mystique to him.
Yeah. Can't totally discount it though. That's funny because I looked at him right when we first started just to see exactly what he was doing, and I still think he's a Hall of Famer. I thought it 5 years ago, but yeah, I think so.
I think Goldschmidt's in.
That's the next name I was gonna say. Yeah, I think he's in too.
Yeah, that's not even a stretch. I don't think, right? Because
I don't think so either.
Votto are so incredible. Yeah.
Because I'm surprised Goldschmidt hasn't got like a good 1-year deal yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I thought Rizzo was joining them for sure. I thought Rizzo was going to be a surefire Hall of Famer.
I was hoping he got signed again just to see him break the all-time hit by pitches record. I have nothing against the guy. I'm sure he's a lovely human being, but I kind of want to see that record get broken eventually. Because he was at.
Oh, I thought you were saying it because you.
Yeah, I got nothing against the guy.
I thought you wanted to see him get hit because you don't like him.
No, I have nothing. I have nothing against him, but I just want to see random records broken.
Yeah,
like it would be more funny than anything. And I kind of wish Baseball Reference would highlight if you're listening, please highlight in some way, shape, or form single season records.
Please.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Like if you look at this is old school name, Hack Wilson. If you look at his 1930 season of 191 RBI, which is ridiculous to think about.
It is.
It's just a bold italic. Show me something for single season records. Yeah. That's my one plea to Baseball Reference. Just show me that.
Yeah, I was ecstatic with some of the changes they made over the years. Like, remember they didn't used to have like single season leaders for fielding and stuff, and they finally bolted all that and everything. That was really convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've made a lot of good improvements on that site.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's been a lot of good improvements. There's still some things to work on. You know, like Baseball Reference determines World Series championship credit if you are on the roster. Not if the team is like, yeah, Kershaw didn't pitch, but he gets a ring.
Mm.
And so I think that the standard really is, you know, Sandy Koufax wasn't brilliant in 1955, but his team won the world championship that year.
He's a world champion.
And given how many people are on a roster these days that are going to get rings and shares, you know, that'd be a good improvement. Just let that be determined by the team.
Yeah, I remember that with, what was his name? Left-hand pitcher, Red Sox, Abe Alvarez. Or was it Mark Malaska? One of the two. He came to one of my baseball camps as a kid, and he was like, yeah, here's my 04 World Series ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's let those guys have credit for that. Yeah.
Mark Malaska.
In Alaska.
Yeah, Mark Malaska, Abe Alvarez. Who else did I meet at baseball camps going up? Sam Horn, who was a huge human being.
Sam Horn.
He could hit the ball. He hit.
Oh, yeah.
He and Willie Mo Pena were those guys that were just barely in the league, but if they touched the ball, goodness gracious, they destroyed it. Yeah.
Troy O'Leary is another one of those who went over to MPB.
Yeah,
or Tuffy Rhodes would be another.
Tuffy, yeah.
Tore up Japan. What do you think about that, Pete? Tuffy Rhodes tearing up Japan. I mean, that doesn't bode great for Japan being a major league.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's not common that someone does that. Cecil Fielder had to go to Japan and came back and was a ball blaster after coming back. He learned something there. I don't know, man. I mean, these guys reliably come over and do a good job. And if we were going to dig in, Hideki Araba was a good baseball player when he came over. Yeah. Didn't really do all that great, though. Hideki Matsui did great.
One of my favorite names to say of all time, Shigetoshi Hasegawa.
The Cubs signed this guy, Fukudome, and if you space your words out, it says, fuck you, do me. That's kind of fun.
I remember the first time I said it as a kid, I was like, yeah, who is fuck you, Dome?
Yeah. I used to live across the street from Wrigley Field, and all kinds of crazy things would happen over there. There were these people, this is back in the olden times, so there were people that would print like local newspapers, and by local, I mean local to Wrigley Field, and they would hand them out, and just like there'd be all kinds of people would see them and sell your ads, that kind of thing, and they were pretty fun little things. And so they'd have like these misfits that would hand these things out. This wasn't a regular person job. This is a special person's job. And so they would hand them out. Special people, and almost like the circus. And one of the guys was super short, and he'd be out there all day, and he was bald, and he was a little person, and he would walk around. And there's also riot patrol people there because it's a crowd of drunks. outside of the stadium.
Yeah, that's saying it lightly.
And the guy would do this thing, be like, "Hey, get your Cub paper," and his tongue would go side to side. That was his thing. It's how he was built. And the horse looked over at him, and he had a sunburned head. We were up in our little porch watching the crowds because we were above him. And the horse looked over and said, "That looks like that might be an apple," and then licked his head. Like a horse licks this guy's head, and he looks up at him. It's just like, what are you going to do? You can't yell at a horse and everything. And we just laughed for like half an hour after that. It's the funniest fucking thing we ever saw at a baseball game.
I got smacked in the face by cotton candy at Wrigley Field.
Did you really?
I did. We went, my mom and I, who travel all over the baseball parks all over the place, we went to the first White Sox Cubs game after the Przinsky Barrett fight.
Oh,
AJ Przinsky hit a go-ahead home run in the 9th inning, and Mom and I, they were throwing trash on the field. My mom and I, we have to go. So we evacuated, snuck out, got shoved into a taxi by a police officer who was like, "You guys need to leave. Like, go get far away from here. Go be safe."
Yeah, that's crazy.
We got hit in the face with popcorn. No, we got hit in the face with peanuts. Beer spilt on us from the right upper deck, and hit in the face with cotton candy. That was my Wrigley Field experience.
Yeah, that's funny. I saw Ricky play. I think at Wrigley. Is that right? Yeah, I think I saw his last game at Wrigley. I don't think he did anything. He might have walked or something. But that was kind of fun to see. That was 03 maybe. I don't know. And he was my guy growing up. Oh, you know who I think's got a decent case for the Hall of Fame? I think Przinsky does.
Yeah, better than you think.
Yeah, he had a solid for a catcher, 2,000 hits.
Yeah, look how many games he played.
Oh, so many.
Catcher. It's crazy.
He's up there the last 25 years. He might be second in games caught the last 25 years.
Yeah.
He struck out a lot less than I thought he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He didn't walk a lot, but then again, that's not his MO.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just think about the fact that you got a catcher who can play, I don't know, 120 games indefinitely, 130 games quite often. And he doesn't suck with the bat.
Right, gonna say a plus offensive player. Yeah.
Yeah. I can use that guy. You're gonna have, and also, by the way, a hard ass. You know,
Jason Kendall falls into that realm as well.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah. If someone needed like a dot on their lip on your team or off, Przinsky would offer it. You know, he would enforce. So I could use that guy. Does that make him a Hall of Famer? No, but you look at his time on the field, it's remarkable.
Plus
it's
some
so hard
playoff moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that Chicago World Series run in 05.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do all those longtime catchers need to be in, you know, like Tony Pena and all those guys that played a position forever? I don't know.
Freehand.
But yeah. Oh my gosh,
Lance
what a great
Parrish.
player. Yeah, Lance Parrish. Again, another guy. You want to put a guy in a catcher playing a Jewel Box Park like he did and just have him bash 20 to 40 home runs in a year? Fuck yeah. He played all the time. Yeah.
Look at how long it took Ted Simmons to get in.
Yeah. And he was
he a Veterans Committee guy?
Yeah, I think, yeah, had to have been.
Yeah. Had to have been. Yeah, it's forever. Catching is so hard that I was looking at the numbers the other day, and it's so hard to do. All the other positions are significantly easier to withstand.
Yeah, I love catchers, man. There's not nearly enough in the hall.
I think I have a picture of me as a Little League catcher right on the wall right next to me.
Oh man, that's nice.
Hang on, let me grab it.
Grab
like 2 seconds.
That's fun. Yeah. Yeah, catching.
There we go.
All right, let's see it here.
And there we go.
Nice.
You see it? Look at that. That's a backhand. Just to move that body, kid.
Yeah. Hand behind the back, hold it.
Yeah.
Trying to yogi some opposing players.
Yeah, when you catch and you don't put your hand behind your back, you learn that lesson one way or the other. Either you just
I was doing
or
that
you get
from
caught.
day one. I was always hand behind back.
Well, you're smart. Yeah.
Yeah, my coach
We
was
didn't have our shin guards didn't wrap around the top of the knee, and so if you were lazy, like I was that one day, and I warmed a pitcher up from my knees because I didn't want to squat, and he threw one right on the top of my knee, but like on top of your knee, not in front of your knee, and just donk, and it bounced all the way back. And I had to, like when you get a burner in your hand and you just take it, and it's like, oh, you eat it. I had to eat that, and it hurt so bad for so long. Never let it on, but I also never warmed up a pitcher from my knees again. I always got those shin guards up to protect me. Yeah.
My coach was a paraplegic man who was just looked at me one day, gruffest voice ever, but super nice guy. He is to date one of my favorite coaches of all time. He just looked at me and goes, "You're catching today."
Oh,
okay.
That's awesome.
He's like, "Does it hurt when you're catching down?" Yeah. Okay. Dude, do you hear me complaining about me sitting all damn day? No. Well, I can't feel anything below my waist, so no use anyway. Go catch.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a good lesson. Catcher is a thing that all little kids should do. You should be forced to deal with your fear and understand that you can do it. You know, take a ball off the melon, run out from behind, playing on a grounder, knowing you can possibly throw out a guy. It's an awesome position for a kid.
Yeah,
I think.
As a 5'8" kid, I will say I was much shorter growing up.
Right.
And
you had no problem with the low target.
Oh, what was my top of the zone was the rest of the kids' bottom of the zone.
I meant at catcher. You'd be like down here.
Yeah.
Low target.
Yeah. We had a tiny who was 6'4" in Little League.
Oh boy.
We had one of those kids. And the kid was built like the Michelin Man. Just
not a good look.
I felt like if he touched the ball, even like he just did like stuck out bat ball.
Yeah.
And we played in a box, basically. Nice little stadium, but I think it was like 210. It was basically the Baker Bowl, just 210 to dead center.
Nice. Get you a Chico stick, a Coca-Cola, bang a couple home runs, you'd be all right. All right, let's wrap this up. Cullen, what do you want to say to wrap up?
Go check out the NEPTA dashboard. We got plenty of links. Check out my link in my bio and everywhere. We got new players coming out nearly every day. Huge backlog of players to go through. Today's was Mark Trumbo, so go check that out. Yesterday was Ben Grieve, who roasted a guy in the comments the other day, which was hysterical.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was good. I'll put that link up here for if I can get to the dashboard fast enough. I'll try to get the.
I can easily just throw it in the comments too.
Throw it in the comments. There you go. Throw it in the comments. That'll save me the effort.
Yep, because I have favorited on my tabs.
Look at you, Brian. What'd you like to close with?
Put Bobby Abreu in the Hall of Fame. Put Cole Hamels
come around fast on that
chat. So
Jimmy Rollins, Chase Utley, Sherwood McGee.
I'm not mad at Jimmy Rollins in the Hall of Fame. I'm not mad at that.
I wouldn't hate it. Look, he's a Philly, but I can put that aside for now.
Some of these guys have to get in at some point.
Probably later than sooner.
Right.
I
mean, there's so many people that aren't in. So let's just open the gate.
The stats don't change. Make up your damn mind. Stop being so indecisive.
Yeah.
Attention voters.
Yeah. Attention voters. Cool. I'm going to wrap this up. Everybody, I'll see you all later. So Break It Down Show. If you like what we do, subscribe. And maybe go to breakitdownshow.com and hit the PayPal link and throw a couple of bucks at me every month. Or don't. Just enjoy yourself. Either way, we'd be great to have you guys' support. If you have anything you want to do, you want to come on the show or anything else, just ask. I probably am going to say yes. I certainly don't mind kicking Brian out. Get out of here, Brian. That kind of thing. So you guys all, thank you very much for watching the show. Yeah, that's right. You know, you old fucker. Oh, wait, hold on. That's me. All right, I'll see you all later, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll have more shows. I'll say goodbye.